Hello guys, welcome to Home 24. Basically, this is on what's trending now.
Yeah, it's trending.
Okay, wadau. Sasa leo pale katika the CBD tumeona kumekuwa na maandamano. Na maandamano yenyewe ya leo inaweza kuwa imekuwa triggered na nini?
Maandamano ya leo it was basically kwa sababu ya kifo ya blogger Ojwang. This is something that has sparked a lot of reactions from Kenyans, in the country and even beyond Kenya.
True.
It has gone international because people are asking, kwani Kenya tunarudi backwards ama tunaenda wapi?
True.
And hizi maandamano pia zilifanyika not just at the Central Police Station, pia City Mortuary kulikuwa nazo. So there were two separate incidents which for me they were necessary.
Okay.
Ilikuwa ni fiti tulienda kuandamana because police brutality no.
Yes, for sure. I do understand about the police brutality thing. It has been I like words to express it much more better. Manake, I remember there was a time our government agencies they were on the verge of condemning the police brutality, but yet there is an actual act that has been taken against the police who have been so rogue and using excessive force to our people.
And this is what actually happened with Ojwang, because this young man was arrested akapelekwa Central Police Station, right?
Yeah.
And explain to us, or explain to me right now, does it make sense when I tell you that he committed suicide after amegonga kichwa yake kwa one of the walls ya cell? Number one, Kenya, umeona mtu anaweka kwa cell peke yake?
I have never seen that.
It rarely happens, it rarely
Yes, for
happens.
sure.
That is number one. Number two, what do you mean mtoto alijifungia ama huyu mtu alifungiwa kwa cell alafu akagonga kichwa yake akakufa? Like something is not adding up,
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
I have now received some information that the General Inspector of Police, the IG, the IG, yes,
yeah,
has suspended the people who were involved in this matter during the overnight that the matter occurred. The young man lost his life there. It's so sad for a family to lose a son and a young man who has a bright future, actually, because now the father crying there saying that he has invested so much into his son and now there is no one or any other child that could help him because he was the only son that he has.
Yeah.
Very sad.
But also the IG Kanja Ali mentioned that the DIG, that is Eliud Lagat, he is the main complainant.
Yeah.
That's Jukama Namrushia Ngorima, what is happening? Because he said he was the main complainant and that even the DIG Lagat and Apaku were covered, with the law.
True.
So it was okay for him to be the complainant, but what Kenyans are asking, in as much as he was the complainant, ni lazima huyu kijana angetolewa Homa Bay, ni mbali bro. Homa Bay mpaka, all the way to Nairobi, because we don't have any other police station. We don't have police stations in Homa Bay. And even after that happened, the process of him being arrested and him dying in police custody does not sit well with so many people,
Yes, for sure. I would like to add this, that I, at least for once, in this whole scenario that have just happened, I can congratulate the inspector of police. Because at least the question that many Kenyans were asking, that who is this person? Who is the complainant? And he has come out clearly and said that the deputy wangu.
Yes.
Which is a good thing. Now we know, and when the investigations are going to be followed, we know where are we going to do our investigations. And another thing, I would like the IG to also suspend his deputy.
The DIG?
Exactly.
To be the complainant.
Yes, he has to be suspended. Remember, this guy has power over the police, whatever.
But what makes you think that if he will be suspended, he still won't have power?
Because that will give the IPOA, remember even the IPOA that we have hainanga ukweli. Let me just say that. Hakuna ka ukweli
hapo. We need to
hapo.
have some faith in our institutions.
Faith in what? Okay.
Because the moment say haina, the moment you say that, even if they do any investigation,
a clear investigation,
and bring your report, you will not see anything positive in that. We need to have, even if it's just little faith.
You know the reason as to why people are losing faith in this, the police thing. Tell me one case that has been done by the IPOA that is clean, that was involving a civilian and a police officer, and there was justice served equally. There is no case.
No, at the moment I cannot agree to that, because truthfully I do not have that information with me. So saying yes or no will be putting myself in a very in a very bad situation. But I believe that all institutions have people who do their jobs properly.
True.
And people who fail. So we won't say IPOA has completely failed. Would say that probably there are people who don't do their jobs as they should.
True, that could be the truth. But I would challenge the IPOA. Let this case be the turning point that will make Kenyans to start believing in the IPOA.
Yes. So we're expecting some positivity coming out of this. But kitu ingine pia imefanyika poa ni we've seen ODM MPs, legislators coming out and speaking about this and calling for justice, asking questions. Kwa nini alipelekwa Nairobi? Hakuna police stations Homa Bay. Niligesa your woman has spoken, which is really good, because we need to ask those tough questions.
Yes, it is true, because this police brutality in Kenya today, it is everywhere. And it needed someone who is strong to stand up for the weak. And we do congratulate Amilo Gesagesa for what she has stood up for. And also not to forget the super senator, Edwin Sifuna. He has said this is not what we signed for. What we signed for was to end the police brutality, the reforms, and also to try to protect Kenyans, We didn't join a government so that our children will be abducted and disappearing without being produced in the court of law, so that we understand that the law takes its course.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also one thing that has happened today is that the autopsy that was supposed to be conducted on Blogo Drang's body did not happen. And the government pathologies, he has actually he has pulled out of that whole process. And now we're expecting the autopsy to be conducted on Tuesday, that is tomorrow.
Yes.
And we think we'll have somebody else to conduct the autopsy, and so we're expecting to get some news.
Based on some information, they are saying that Jason Oduor, huyo kijana anamuita uncle.
Oh.
So I think, where now blood and family inaingililia, it might be a bit difficult for him to handle the whole trauma that will be there.
Well, anyway, as we wrap up, my opinion would be this whole case, Blogo Drang, number one, being arrested and, being taken all the way to Nairobi East Central Police Station, and him dying, it doesn't sit well with so many people. So on a personal level, I feel like it's so wrong. And as Kenyans, we need to come out and condemn police brutality. Na tunasema hatutaki kuuliwa. It's not a matter of it's not a matter of what. It's a people thing. We care for each other. That is why we have institutions, we have laws, we have the police, we have the courts, we have so many institutions. The LSK, the Law Society of Kenya, so many people are involved in how arrests and zitangwaji watu kupelekwa mahakamani, the charges and all those things can be brought about. So my opinion is there would have been a better way to handle this, and it's not okay. We condemn it fully.
That was on What's Trending.
Bye bye.
See you until next time. Bye.